is the first recording of my learner who is in grade 4.
Fetch Rocky Bravo. There was an old man who lived at the top of a very high mountain. He had no one with him but his dog named Fetch. Since he was very old and his sins often hobbled village people at the foot of the mountain were also to be very see the old man at the mountain top. Very time had feel lonely. The old man would call Fetch and let him get something down the mountain that can amuse him. First Fetch got him a band. The master said, "The dog here is a gift from the man whose house is the full of music." When the old him up something from the village next, Fetch went down the mountain, and when he come back without a sungka master music box, which the said were also gifts from discerned people. One day, however, the old man need something else that would amuse him. Fetch hardly went down the mountain for the east side to west side and around and back again just to find one last thing that called a mouse. His master Fetch told to the decided to build their house around the old man's house. The old man was very happy. He took his dog Fetch, saying, "You have served me. Will you have fetched me the village I'm blessed?" Fetch Rocky Bravo.
The learner mispronounced the name of the author, Becky, as Brocky.
There was an old man who lived.
He pronounced there as theirs and lived as legged.
At the top of a very high mountain. He had no one with him but his dog named Fetch. Since
The learner mispronounced the word since as since.
he was very old and his sins often hobbled.
The learner mispronounced the word knees as since, repeated the word often, and mispronounced wobbled as hobbled. In this part, the learner omitted not just a word but a sentence. He could not go down the mountain and climb up again. The
Village people at the foot of the mountain were also to be very see.
He omitted the words able and to, and inserted between be and able the word very.
The old man at the mountain top.
In this part, the learner omitted the words of and the, and reversed the words top and mountain as mountain top.
Very time had feel lonely.
The learner mispronounced every as very and hid as head.
The old man would call Fetch
He mispronounced the words would as wold and fetch as witch.
and let him get something down the mountain that can amuse him.
He mispronounced the word amuse as a mouse.
First Fetch got him a bandarin.
He mispronounced the word banduria as bandurin.
Master said, "The dog here is a gift from the man whose house is the full of music when the old
The learner inserted between is and full the word the, and omitted the words man became lonely again. Fetch got.
him up some something from the village.
The learner repeated the word some and something, and inserted between him and something the word up.
Next fetch went down the mountain, and when he come back without a sungka,
He mispronounced the words came as come, brought as bought, sungka as sangka.
master
In this part, the learner omitted a lot of words again. Is a gift from the man whose house is full of playthings, Fetch said. The next things he brought from the village for the old man were a pet monkey, a parrot, and a
music box, which the said were also gifts
He mispronounced the word he as does and repeated the word also.
from discerned people.
The learner mispronounced the word different as discernent.
One day, however, the old man
The learner mispronounced the word however as however.
need something else that would
He read the past tense word needed as present tense need.
amuse him.
He mispronounced the word amuse as a mouse.
Fetch hardly went down the mountain for the us.
He mispronounced the words hurriedly as hardly, from as for, and east as us.
Side to west side and around and back again just to find one. Last last thing that called a mouse, his master
The learner repeated the word last and mispronounced the words good as cold, amuse as a mouse.
fetch told to the
He mispronounced the word talked as told, and then again omitted the words village people, so the people went up the mountain and soon.
decided to build their house.
The learner mispronounced the word decided as descend and omitted the s in plural word houses to singular word house.
Around the old man's house,
He omitted the s in plural word mans and turned it into in singular form man.
the old man was very happy.
He inserted between was and very the word hap.
He took
He mispronounced the word think as talk.
his dog fetch, saying, "You have served me well.
The learner mispronounced the word well as will.
You have fetched me the village I'm pleased."
He mispronounced the word pleased as pleasant.